Hi everyone. What I'm going to do right now is take a few minutes to go over the CLC assignment, which is due at the end of Module 5. By now everyone should have checked into your CLC forums. If not, in order to do so, you need to go to Classroom, Discussion Forums, and then click on the color team you've been assigned to. What you're going to do for your team assignment is to research multicultural education and develop a timeline of how it's progressed. You're going to create this timeline using PowerPoint and include a minimum of 10 slides, not including the title slide or the reference slide. On these slides, you're going to want to put facts and details and specific dates of the timeline. Please make sure when creating this timeline that each slide is organized. You do not have too much information on each slide. Remember, you want to create this as if you were presenting this to a group of your peers. In addition to these 10 slides with the content, you're also going to want to include at least 10 illustrations, photographs, clip art, whatnot, and these images must match the content on the page. It is on the rubric that the 10 illustrations are required, so the less you have, the less points you earn. So in order to ensure you earn the most points, please make sure to do at least what I'm discussing here, and that's the 10 slides of content and 10 illustrations to match. Now, this here says GCU style is not required for the body of the assignment. However, I'll still be looking at spelling and grammar, punctuation. You are required to have a minimum of 5 peer-reviewed articles that can be used to support your content of the presentation. In order to do this, you will want to have in-text citations to represent where the sources are being utilized. If you do not want to put the in-text citations directly into the presentation, you can put your in-text citation and references on the bottom of the slides here where you see the notes section. You are required to include slide notes. I showed you just here, I'll point it to again. So you're going to want to elaborate down here on the content presented on the slide. You're going to want to make sure to have a title slide. On the title slide, make sure to include the first and last names of all the teammates that participated and contributed. And you're going to want to have your reference slide at the end, which will need to be a compilation of everybody's sources. So you'll want to have one person designated to do that in order to alphabetize and put them in proper format. Now, in order to find the peer-reviewed articles, I have opened my page, which looks similar to yours when you log into your classes. You're going to want to click on Library Resources. And here is the GCU library. Now, I probably recommend finding journal articles. And we are in the field of education. And then you'll see here it says full text articles. You'll want to make sure you'll be able to locate those. And one thing I recommend doing is when you go here and type in peer reviewed, and this should help you to locate the peer-reviewed articles much easier. If you have a tough time finding them, you can always go to Ask a Librarian, and there should be a librarian online that you can do a click to chat feature with. Now, before we conclude this brief overview, I'm going to go back into the assignment Dropbox because I want to show you the rubric. Now remember, this assignment is not due till the end of Module 5, but you should still be working with your team during Module 4. At least this week you want to be dividing up who's going to be doing what portion of the PowerPoint. Okay, here is the rubric which your PowerPoint will be assessed on. As I mentioned, you have to have a minimum of 10 slides of content. Now, 10 is the minimum. You are welcome to have more. You need to have a minimum of 10 illustrations. Remember I said it could be clip art, photographs, whatever images you feel match the content of your presentation. You'll see here it says research, which means the research is supported. That means your in-text citations will demonstrate how you used your references. You'll see there's also a portion for CLC participation. That means everyone actively participated in your team forum. So I will be checking on that as well. The design of your PowerPoint, that all the slides are clear and easy to follow. The images do not overlap any text. Text is not going off the end of the slide. For this section, what I recommend doing is viewing your presentation in the slideshow view, because this is what your audience would see if you are sharing it with someone else. Mechanics, spelling, grammar, punctuation, and then finally here, this is in regards to the overall format. Basically APA. Title slide is complete and present. The reference slides are following APA format, and the correct citations are used within the body presentation. Now this is important to note too. For every reference present on the reference page, you must have at least one in-text citation throughout the presentation. Remember I said the in-text citations can go on the notes section of your slide. It does not have to actually be on the slide itself. If you have any further questions, please make sure to let me know, and remember to let me know as well if you have a team member that has not yet checked into your forum. Have a great week.